So your fear and spirit, right? There are, okay, maybe I can do it. Can I use your notebook so that it will stay with you? So spirit is a concept of soul, okay? And there is nothing to get a fear of them. I will explain that also, okay? So this is physical body, mental body, and soul body, okay? So I don't know whether you know a little bit about Hindu culture, but in Hindu culture, they burn the bodies. Have you seen that? Maybe in the movies or something like that. They burn the bodies. They don't keep the bodies.
I think I've heard Sadhguru talk about that.
Yes, yeah. Sadhguru talks about it. Yeah. Okay. So these physical bodies made up of the 5 elements. You know Ayurveda, right? So I don't have to teach you all this part. These 5 elements, you are born with it and you will die with it.
The fifth one is the Akash.
Yes. That is where the spirit is connected. Because it's the subtlest form of the energy. Okay. So physical body burn and dissolve. Once it is burned, it becomes like a powder form. There is nothing in it left. Okay. And what you do in the culture, that once it is dissolved, they will go to the cremation area, they will get the powder. You know, the priest, I think here also in church they give you some end product. No, actually if you burn it,
you burn it, you
right?
get the
You get
ashes
that,
in
right?
urn.
Ashes, right?
My
So same.
sister-in-law has it in her
Yeah,
living room.
so in the same way, we also get the ashes from that area. And then, which element has a flow and it can dissolve out of the 5 elements? Which element? Yes, beautiful answer. Right? There is a flow, right? And water represents coolness. Water represents the cooling qualities, calming qualities, right? If somebody is angry, give him some water. Somebody is having heart attack, offer him something. Calm him down. Take this water. Okay, calm down your anger. Don't we say that? Very easily we say all
Not
of
really.
these.
Here, I don't think I've ever told anyone to have some water.
Yeah, if somebody is angry and frustrated, always offer the water. It changes the whole angle because your body is 70% of water. You just feel connected to that concept and you behave differently. Like yesterday you said, no, not you. Some other client said, that other client said, oh, my boss was so good today. She just said, okay, have a good time for your appointment. She's like, that was something drastically very different about my boss. Right? So they also feel, they also sense, they also, like, even if you are on phone, the talk, the energy, the voice, the tone, the tuning, how you're feeling, that's coming out. Your mind is getting represented, expressed through the Udana Vayu. Udana, second Vayu. Right? So that is one thing. So spirits, so this is dissolved. So your liver is gone, heart is gone, everything is gone. Right? Mind is a bank balance, memory line, right? So it has all the things stored in it. Okay, so when this is this is not in the physical form. Soul is not in the physical form, right? Nobody knows where the soul is, but everybody is talking about soul. Now people talking about everything connected to this spirit concept. And maybe in very recently they will have a soul medicine, I believe. Right? Because already sound medicine is coming up. And Ayurveda and yoga and Vedas using mantra healing from how long? That's a sound healing. That's a sound medicine actually. That's what they started with, the mantras. The first universal sound, Om. The sound of the nature, Om. The sound of the universe, Om. Because whenever there is a research, I believe you are a scientist, so you can read that NASA research that how these yogis know that the universal sound is Om. We are just surprised because all the planets and their movements around the sun kind of that creates the sound of Om, and that is similar to the sound of yogis. Now where is this? Somewhere way out of the physical body reach. Yogis are sitting here on the planet Earth, but they're traveling with their divine power, vision. But for that you need a lot of spiritual practices. Your practices, what yoga and Ayurveda teaching you. So yoga and Ayurveda is the basic foundation to lift you through the different levels. This is planet Earth. There are many layers after this. There are 7 above and there are 7 below. You are here on this. And with your good karmas and with your bad karmas, with your collection, bank balance of the memory, bank balance of your soul, you decide which level is yours. So what they say, after the death, there is a doorkeeper here. Death god. Imagine like that way. So he will look your all the account. How did you do? How did you perform the drama here? Right? And in your drama, if there is a positivity, chances of going to the good locus, good people. There are levels of the good quality people here. Because physical body is gone. What is left is soul body. Soul body doesn't have a body. It doesn't have liver. It doesn't have any organ to represent. Right? But what it is carrying is this bank balance, which is stored, intellect, consciousness, all of that goes with you. And that's why in the Vedic culture, they give importance, the most highest importance to this, not the physical body. That's why yogis doesn't care what you have. They don't care what you're using. What they carry, if you see the yogi attire, it's like Jesus' attire, like, right? Just one robe. That's it. Right? That's the yogi same attire. There is a book you should read. Jesus lived in India.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah, I know. No, some of
One
my
that's voluntary.
Palestinian client, she mentioned me that, and I had that book, but somebody took it.
Yeah.
But one of my clients, she gifted like 15-20 books to the family members during Christmas, and everybody was like. But anyways, you got the point that attire is like that.
Well, it's just amazing how much of the framework of the older ancient religions Christianity is built on. This concept is in Christianity, but you die, you go to the gatekeeper, you go here or here, and then they changed it. You're stuck for eternity.
Why you will be stuck in there?
What does that do?
Yeah.
What does that do to humans
Yeah.
if you tell them that?
What do you mean?
If you change this process.
You can change
and
the process.
No. If you change this explanation to say once you come here, you go here or here, and then you're stuck there for eternity, what does it do to humans while they're here? What does it create in humans? It creates fear.
Come here. That's a good
Right?
point. Okay. So
I've seen this pattern.
Okay.
There's things in older ancient. I'm starting to see a pattern. There's things in older ancient religions that have been changed in Christian. It's built on that framework, but it's changed so that it creates fear, which creates control by.
that is a good thing. Now
the
you're
ones
talking.
in charge.
Yeah. So this is karmas, calculations, math. Everything is math in this world, actually. Every damn thing starts with the concept of zero. Where is the origin of the zero?
The source?
No, the concept of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Who explained the concept of zero? Indians.
Mm.
Bhattacharya. You can read that again. You can see that. So that shows the wholeness is like going around, completing. There is no angle. There is no crutches.
Mm-hmm.
You see, there is nothing is there which is crooked on a spiritual level, not on the math level.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here the qualities takes you. It takes like after the death of the body, physical body. It takes almost 1 year to decide this person, this God, this energy, this quality, to send you either here or thither, because he's doing all additions and subtractions for you, checking all the accounts, where how much I have in this funding and this in the bank account and in this bank and in this bank. So he's calculating all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So depending on that, you go here and here, and here again, if your qualities goes and up and down in the devotions, in the practices, what you do and offer in the different lokas, it's called it as different yonis. Yoni means kind of animal is a yoni, plant is a yoni, kingdom. Imagine like kingdom like way. Okay, so here qualities and these qualities. So these qualities are called it as a divine nature, and these qualities called it as a devil nature. But the person is same. The soul is going up and down depending upon the qualities. So is it bad? I have a bad quality. How many people we have fear? We have jealousy. We have bad nature. We bitch around other people. So aren't these
I'm
the
beginning to
devil
think that
qualities?
this is just extremism.
Which one?
It's just the bad qualities is just extremes.
That's where they're asking you to work on your qualities.
Yeah.
Ayurveda and yoga and this whole meditation practices is to lift you from here to here. That's what you're building in your daily ritual practices. That's why they written Ayurveda, I believe, to create the basic foundation to uplift us.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the Ayurveda is. In the Vedas, out of all the Vedas, they have given the importance to Ayurveda for a human form, because we are very basic quality people here. But among us, there are very good divine souls also, isn't it? So the nature takes care for us, and they send some of the good divine qualities for us. That's why we have good people on this planet, good energies around us. We have good and bad always around you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, depending upon your perceptions, you get attracted towards the good or towards the bad, because that's where your equivalent is matching. So that ritual, what I did, that's why I'm warming the sheet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you understood this.
Mm-hmm.
So qualities and that ritual what I performed, what I showed you, they are somewhere here or here. The family doesn't know. So they were asking for the forgiveness, because I don't want any bad energy coming from you to me. Right? So in the Vedic culture, there are days they remember. The days they leave the body, the physical body, they remember these days. It's called it as a Shraddha. Shraddha means faith in English. So you're doing with a faith that ritual to liberate them and to liberate them so that they can travel higher. If they are here, you are wishing for them, you are helping them, you are offering them so that they can travel from the bottom to the top. And that's what that ritual is. So why fear? To get rid of the fear and scare, these are the rituals. To heal you psychologically, emotionally, and create that positiveness in you. Otherwise, everybody will have a fear, no? So the culture has built this line of treatment.
So that ritual
Just ended on
just
Sunday.
It's for specific people, specific ancestors that have died.
No, ancestors are all. Don't you call it a family tree? Why we live each person? Right? You talk about family tree, right? These family pictures with the beautiful generations after generation. So you are just interested in one family member, two family member?
No, I was gonna actually ask the kind of the opposite is
Choice is
the
yours.
fear is broader, like not just family members, like everything coming, all sorts of different. Not
Do
just family
I
members.
have any? So there are billions of people on this planet. Did I hurt you? Why you will come to me? Did I hurt you? Did I do bad to you? Did I do any wrong things with you? Then why you will come to me? You have another things. They also have a work in there. They are also working for their self-realization. They are not empty for us. They are busy. Aren't you busy in your own world? You are working. You are doing. You have family. You have teachings. You have a university work. Do you really have a time to travel in different places? You're busy. So they are also busy in their own world for their growth. They are not waiting for us. Unless I have done something very, very wrong with them, why somebody will hurt me? There is.
That happens a lot here. People are busy in their own lives, but they still find a lot of time to hurt a lot of people.
That's where the concepts comes in. That's why you have to think. You have to be aware what you're doing. You have to be conscious about the things what you're offering to the world. Just don't talk because you have to talk something nonsense. Give the positive to the world as much as you can. Offer the positive, offer the good, do good. That's it. Do good. No harm. That's what they say, right? Do good, no harm. That is a phrase or verse everybody says. That's
Hippocrates.
what is it?
Hippocrates.
Oh, is that the one? Hippocrates?
The
Is
Hippocratic
that?
Oath.
Oh, is that the one? I thought
There
about
is.
it's about food. No?
Huh?
I thought it's about the food, Hippocratic Oath. Yeah, I do know. Yeah, you are right. Hippocrates says that.
Is that what you were talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah. I talk for food. Food isn't medicine. If food is right, medicine is of no use. That's what I remember as a medical doctor.
Yeah.
Got it? Yeah. So even if you have a fear and this, there is a solution for it. Work on it. Why fear? They are also working for their liberation, their goodness. Even if they have bad qualities, that's where they are going down, down, down. There they again have a time for themselves to lift higher and do higher and do better so they can lift themselves. And over the period of time when you're maybe after 10 lives, okay, after 10 lives or after 50 lives, if when my bank balance will be zero, then I do not have to come again and again. So there is no reincarnation. But don't you have to pay the interest for your things and deeds what you did? Until your bank balance is zero, you will come back again. That's what the Vedic concept is. Yeah, that's why you have to have that faith that I will do good, I will offer good, I will offer positive, I will offer the best, because your physical body, you are coming again in this physical format, which is soul is very volatile. It's a restless thing. Soul is like a quick and fast and travels too fast. Like a mind, million times faster than mind. Imagine like that way. Like I'm sitting in front of you, I'm beautifully seeing the Paris Tower now in front of me, but I'm right in front of you. My mind is somewhere else. Now imagine, soul has millions of times of faster quality than the mind. Right? So when it is restless, it needs some medium to be stable. And that is your physical format. Got it?
What about I think a lot of it stems from in the American culture and also with the Christian belief. Mainly the focus and the teaching on the spirit world, and again is fear based, and on the negative about like really focused on demons and things coming in and harming you, from demons to to spirits of people that died, but also like non-human entities coming in like demons. And,
Yeah.
Um,
So in between this, so when the body is left, okay? When the body, so
so do
see,
y'all believe in demons? Or
the-
something equivalent to that?
okay, what is the exact meaning of demon? Something bad?
An angel
Okay,
that has fallen
okay.
and now is just basically 100% malevolent, and all they want to do is cause harm
Okay.
and hurt and pain.
So aren't there demons around us?
Well,
Aren't there demons around us? Demon is a quality. Divine is a quality. Always look for the concepts, okay? I don't know. I hate these concepts of reading these fictional books and all these bad quality books and all of this, because that's taking a lot of creation of this.
yeah.
I hate these books where there is no reality. They don't talk anything which is real.
Well, I've read some that are based in reality, or even nonfiction in the Christian world. It's called spiritual warfare. But also, is it a warped purge?
What I will suggest you.
So it's I mean, I made progress. It's like you said, yeah.
That's where
What I'm
yourself.
working to
Yeah.
unravel and release and change.
Yeah.
Beliefs.
You can always see. You can create the field. You can create the shield. You can create the environment in and around you. These energies will not disturb you. Okay. They have their own things also. But if I have done something wrong somewhere in some of the time in this, the best thing is like doing this kind of rituals. You're asking forgiveness for everything if there is an energy exchange in between us. Just this is a ritual. Practice this ritual. It's very simple.
It's like the learn about the Hawaiian Ho'oponopono prayer.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's simplified of that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. See, this culture, this Vedic philosophy, they have given the answer for everything.
Yeah. Well, and that's what I like. My acupuncturist too has this similar philosophy that its qualities and it's like I said, yeah, kind of. But it just jarred me a little bit last night because what she said, the way it came across, didn't come across the way we talk about things. It came across a little bit to me more Western. But I didn't want to like talk with her about that because she was so nervous to tell her like I just wanted to tell her she did a good job, and because she did.
See, don't think that demons are always there to hurt you. No.
It's the
they're
fear.
Yeah. I don't know about that, so we will not talk about it. But remember, they are also looking for forgiveness. They also want to take themselves to the higher level, right? They don't have only job to come here and hurt us, unless again I said. So the best thing, forgive and forget, and ask for forgiveness. F. We use a lot of F word, right? When I am hitting the ball and the ball doesn't hit, when I'm playing the pickleball with friends, my American friends, XYZ around me, when we play, if they don't hit a ball, oh fuck you. Fuck word comes very easily. Here, forgive, forget, and I have one more word I used. I totally blanked out. Forgive, forget. One more word. Okay. It's simple. Forgiveness. Ask for the forgiveness. That's it. Forgive. If somebody is talking very bad about you, forgive them. If somebody is bitching about you, forgive them. Because words can be used as a medicine. So whatever you're talking is not hurting you. It's hurting me more. When I'm talking bad about you, it's going on my cellular composition. It's going into my cellular memory. Is it hurting you more? Even if you are listening, all my five sensations are here. So it's hurting me 5 times more. You got this. You talk about cell and cellular biology, right? I don't know,
Yeah.
right?
Do y'all believe in possession?
Why not?
Huh?
Yeah.
So how do you not let that happen?
Explain me possession.
Some other non-physical entity is
Possessed.
having some control over your mind, your emotions, your body.
Okay,
And
first
it's a
of all,
spectrum to very end.
okay. Now I have decided to do like a kind of okay,
That's
again
my biggest fear, I think, is
the words are very powerful, so that's why I do not want to even use the words. I tell my clients, so we talk about this pain and we blame on the pain. We do not even talk about this nowadays. I talk about this also, but no, non-physical, not emotional things. So it's like this. X and Y. Okay? X has its own everything: mind, body, soul, intelligence, emotions, consciousness, and everything. And this also has it, right? I have decided to hurt your liver. Is it possible for me for this energy to hurt your liver? How can I control that?
it seems like there's a lot of
Is it easy unless you have the very long, weaker points?
very long.
Very weak, and a weak body, weak this, weak that, kind of that.
Yeah, which is the case a lot of times.
Right? But for option is you create the good aura and shield so that this energy should not bother you. That's where you are practicing. You're creating your practices of yoga, your practices of mantras, your practices of breathing techniques. You are creating the good prana, you are creating the good immunity, you are creating the good energy. Then why it will be easily affecting you? It will have a friction there. So that's why Ayurveda talks about the soul concept very strongly. Your soul gets pleased, like if you are going and somebody is doing a barbecue. Okay? What is the first impression comes out? Oh my God, what a smell. Who is getting pleased first? Which element?
Well, I mean, I think I smell like a pear.
Space.
Space.
No, smell. Smell. Second, air. You're right? So air is the subtlest after the space. So space has a direct connection with this. So space has a direct connection with this. And air has a direct connection with the. So that's where the subject of this is sound. Sound is mantra. Mantra. Powerful words together. So mantras are the decoding language to uplift yourself to go into these lokas, these levels. This is the only. Does water travel there? Does earth travel there? No. Only what is the lightest form of the travel is sound energy. So you connect with these and these only through the sound. And the second is smell. Air element. Space, air, fire, water, and earth. Remember always the 5 elements. So what is happening here? You are traveling with this, so you are communicating with them. So this is the only energy which can travel, good and bad. So good, always do good, use the same words, positive words, and ask for the things what you're looking for. So they are always there to listen. So ask for the forgiveness if there is some grudge. That's it. If there is some negativity, that's it. Why? If I say sorry to you 100 times, well, won't you give me a forgiveness?
No, I will, but I know people that would
No,
not.
it's just imagine like we are just coming from the same source. Our
Yeah.
physical body is breathing the same air.
But I've learned I've started learning to see like it's because they're tied up with their own stuff. A lot of times it's not about me. I mean, it's not about me.
It's always, every soul has its own journey. Okay? And our source of energies are same. So ultimately what they say is, our mother is one. Don't you say in Christianity, Holy Mother and Holy Father?
It depends.
Okay.
Catholics do. Protestants don't so much, depending on which
What you
spectrum
practice.
on Protestant you're at. But Baptists don't. No, Baptists actually almost denounce the idea of Holy Mother.
Okay. So in Vedic culture, they says you're coming from the same source. So your aim and your ultimate goal is going to the source of the energy. Now this is sun. Okay? This is sun. The qualities of the sun and what is sun representing us. And what is sun offering us. So here in this Vedic culture, these qualities of this is given on this format, on this planet, to a Brahmi, a priest, so that he can offer these rituals to you. As the sun represents, as the Brahmin represents, the Vedic priest. So they have given the qualities, how the priest should be, what are the qualities of the priest should be, what the priest should offer to the world, how then only whatever you sow you reap. So if I talk negative, if I do negative, if I offer negative and I'm a priest, is that going to be a fruitful energy transfer for your rituals? That's where your consciousness comes in. Your awareness is very important. Your consciousness is very important. Your way of giving is very important, because you are a medium to connect to this. Because your mantras are, if I'm chanting mantras for you, this energy is traveling and they are listening. And when you have good, beautiful mantras, this power of the mantras is going to be same for everyone. Isn't it like you do R&D, right? With the medicine. The R&D, how can I put this point? Like the power is power. The action of that medicine is going to be same on everyone. It doesn't have a religion. It doesn't have a color. It doesn't have a religion. It doesn't have a boundary. It doesn't have any other damn things. Aspirin is going to work for Indian, American, Muslim, whatever the religions we have in this planet. Right? Action, the potency is going to be same. Poison is going to be poison. Medicine is going to be medicine. So sound energy is going to be same for everyone. So they are also getting fruitful because you are doing something positive for them. So they will also feel happy, they will be pleased, and they will forgive us. Okay? So why fear? What is fear going to bring us? What is scare going to bring us? Act on it. Don't, if you get a poison, if there is a poison ivy, what is the first thing you do? You act on it. Right? Antidote.
So what's the antidote for fear?
That's what I'm saying. Chant. Do mantras, do some rituals, ask for forgiveness. There are so many different ways of doing it. Offer them something like a burn the nice candle, put the light ghee lamp. They also gets pleased because potency makes them happy too. Because you're talking about the two subtlest forms of the energy, the two subtlest elements, and that's the form they have. They can only smell and they can only hear you. There is no other way they communicate with you. So you're using positive word, you're using positive mantras, you're using the sound of medicine, you're using the energy, you're communicating. What else they need? They're happy with that. And offer some fruit or some steamed sweet potato. They will love it. How about that? And this is a whole science. This is a whole healing. That's why in Vedic culture, in the Ayurveda, the definition of the body doesn't start from body. It starts from soul. Atma, Mana, Sharira, Indriyartha, Sanyoga. Atma means soul. Mana means mind. Sharira is third.
What is
Body. So your soul, your mind, and your physical body, and then sensory organs. Isn't that green chart you don't remember from the book one?
No, I was remembering that was some diagram.
Yeah.
Well, no, first I remember because I actually learned that my freshman year in college in my course, the Atman and the.
Which course? What are
I
you
think
learning?
I told you about it. Oddly, in the depths of Mississippi.
Dental school?
They had. I don't know if they still do it. They had. I was in the honors college.
Okay.
And so, for your freshman and sophomore year, you take. It's called colloquium, but it's a course. It's taught by 2 or 3 teachers, and you start at the beginning of civilization, like when there was writing, so Mesopotamia and the one in China, I forget the name. And we go through history, and so you start at the beginning and you learn literature, history, government, philosophy, religion, art. What else is there? But you learn. So instead of taking those classes individually, like you take literature. I didn't have to take English 101. I didn't have to take government or history, or you take it. Everything is given in one, and then so the beginning, right? We learned about the beginnings was Mesopotamia, but we studied the Bhagavad Gita and the Veda, and with the Bible and the Tao, the Tao Te Ching, like short excerpts and short because the class has a lot. But
see, you have more knowledge than me.
It blew my mind. That was really one of the big things that blew my mind. Because I was like, oh my gosh, this Bhagavad Gita, they said, is way older than the Bible. And this is the exact story of Noah's Ark. But how can that be if that's like, wait a minute. So it just like, but like.
Did you enjoy learning Bhagavad Gita? I have some books.
It was confusing, I think, because like I said, like I feel like Christianity is a cult and can be for people, and certain people that, depending on how you take it in and hold on to it, it can be that you're in a cult, and to get out of a cult is a huge process, right? And to get out of that mindset and that belief system is a huge process. So it's taken me, I would say when I was 13 is when I really started questioning when we had issues in the church. And I'm still not 100%. Like that's part
You're
of
still learning. Wow.
Well, this fear, right? This fear that we're talking about, some of that is tied to the tethers that I still can't just let go of that belief system and
Don't
embrace.
don't worry about the religion, okay? Take the best out of everything.
I'm working on it.
Yeah. Because I have beautiful clients in my practice. They practice all the religions. I have one client, her all 5 kids' names are from different religion.
Yeah.
And they're sitting on one table and these kids are eating the food. I have seen the divine people in my practice.
Yeah.
So divine people in my practices. And I'm thankful to God for sending all these energies to me also, so that I can perform wherever they need their help in their process of healing.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's just this strong tether, and if I can cut it,
You can.
it would.
That's where you're working.
I would be like amazing, free, like with all these abilities that I have.
See, knowledge is the first thing, and you have enough knowledge. Okay, that's where we say Om Shri Saraswate Nama, or we are praising the goddess of knowledge.
Can you free my parents? That's what makes it hard too, to
Why
cut that
not?
tie.
If you can do that ritual, I can help you out.
If I gave them that book you told me, I'm pretty sure like they would come and hold an intervention for me. Like,
You know, there are people, I don't know, my clients from Palestinian or that strip, that Gaza strip, I believe they're from that area. Jerusalem? That area, that whole war thing is going on, and she's from there. She gifted me such a beautiful book that I'm very happy that she mentioned me all of these things. That she said Jesus lived his adult life in India. So he was in India his whole adult life, and he learned a lot of mysticism. I was missing C. And he was impressed with the kind of energies, concepts, and all of this. Why great Alexander gave up in India when he saw all of this. Oh my God, these people are way higher than what I was thinking. He gave up in India. Because he conquered almost like 70-80% of the world at that time before he reached to India. And then he was so satisfied. He said, like, I don't want to fight now. What happened in India that he just gave up on his things? What he wanted to pursue. He was possessed, conquering the world, I believe, at that time. And he was very young, I believe, when he started. I don't learn a lot of history, but the way you guys learn.
This from my wife. She watches the movies and documentaries. Yes. That's how I know this one.
Yes. Because you guys learn the world history and all of this, right? So the ideas are very clear with the knowledge. But the knowledge is everything what you see on the Google and everything what you see on the social media. And they're all manipulated knowledges. Yeah. They're written for some other reasons. Real knowledge never comes out. Like you are in research, right? You are a scientist. Does really real research comes out? I don't know. I mean, that's a different topic. That's a different topic. But
easy way to explain it: the Taoist energy guy I work with. How he explains it is, he sees a concept of reality as there's part and there's wholeness. Yeah. And it's not like you put part and part and get wholeness.
That's why I always say.
But reality is part and whole. But the physical reality, like science, even religion, not spiritualness, but the religion, the creeds, is part. Science is part. Medicine is part.
Thank you.
You can't put part and part and part and part together and get home and get reality. And also, if you go into meditation and then you leave and you go into the wholeness, that also is not reality either. It's the two. So it's kind of a hard concept to explain because the vocabulary that he's using, but in my discussions with him and kind of my evolving in doing research over the years, has helped me
How old
realize
are your
exactly
parents?
that. My mom was born in 1955, and my dad is like 3 years older. So what is that math?
Where do they live?
Near Houston.
Okay.
55.
Okay. So, did you understand this? So, don't have the fear and scare, okay?
I'm working on it.
Yeah, yeah. And
It's
it's
got
very
better.
simple. And you're doing better.
It's better.
It's a vata kind of concept. You balance your vata, keep your vata happy. The fear and scare is the sign and symptom in Ayurvedic medicine is because of the challenged vata in the body.
The challenge Vata
Vata dosha.
dosha.
Yeah. Challenged vata dosha. Anxiety, fear, scare. These are all the mind qualities. Your diseases of the mind, they are represented as fear.
And that's when I think this happened. When I was young, and I got something. I think happened spiritually, and it really scared me.
Okay.
And I think I made this contract with this.
Okay. So there are always, that's what I say, right?
You
These
were
are
the one that said when I was younger, I got first Pitta imbalance and then Vata.
So balance your vata. Vata is directly connected with the nervous system. Okay? Yeah? You learn a lot
Yes.
Ayurveda, all the time whenever you come to the Panchakarma. So remember, whatever you are learning, weave that into your practices. Because this is where you are learning a lot. Every Panchakarma, every time when you come, you learn a lot of concepts. You have to just bring it together, integrate it. That's it. You'll do good. You're doing good. You will do good, and you will progress for yourself,
Yeah.
Makes sense? That's why rituals are very important. Not like a religion ritual, body rituals, mind ritual, soul ritual.
Yeah, our
What do
body
you
likes
do for the
patterns.
soul ritual? Tell me one thing. What do you do for your soul ritual?
The
How do you please? You are pleasing the physical body with ice cream and Switzerland chocolate, okay? Imagine like that way.
Can't think of it. The thing I learned from Sadhguru. What's it called? The 21-minute thing I learned from Sadhguru.
Okay.
That's.
Sudarshan, no, not Sudarshan. Sadhguru, Shambhavi?
Yeah, thank you.
Shambhavi?
Yeah, because when I was in college and I had those experiences, I basically I shut off all spiritual stuff. Like I just, I shut it off. And it wasn't until I was in such a state with my previous job where I'm just like, I need, I need help. And then my Taoist told me about Sadhguru and I started watching, and then that was the first time where I started opening up again, exploring.
That's good.
Spiritual, because I do have, I'm very sensitive to all that stuff. And I do feel like I have strong abilities to be able to, I don't know, interact with it, feel it, absorb it, connect with it. Because I think that's how I got sucked so strongly into the Christianity, because that part of me. I'm also cautious, but it was meeting Dr. Kuhn too, my Taoist, because he's very much like, you do have to be careful because you can get stuck in the spiritual, in the wholeness.
Yeah.
And then that's not good.
Yeah.
Right?
We do not want that.
That's why I've even seen Sadhguru say that too. Like, you have to strengthen your body, you do the yoga, you do
That's why the base, foundation.
The food, right?
Foundation
that was
of the
part
body.
Of where I was at to come here was to work on the food, and so that if I do continue going further in the spirit, I have a strong foundation, and I don't get too light.
So Ayurvedic medicine is a science of physical body, science of mental body, science of spiritual body also.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why the definition itself starts like that way.
Yeah.
Okay, So this is a approach to heal yourself on 6 to 7 different levels of the body.
6 to 7?
Mm-hmm.
Why not 6 or 7? Why not just one number?
Because in India, when I was practicing, okay, I was practicing more on physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional aspects.
4.
Okay, but as current time, current era, the world, the way it is changing, okay, the beauty of the science is science means change. Okay,
Okay.
can science be stagnated? Come on,
Well, I feel like science is a concept of man. The world is constantly changing,
Right.
and if science is true to observing, and then it would not change.
But if this is a water,
Let's
this
say
is
true science is
okay, true science. This is a pond. This is a water. Okay, right? If in the pond, how is the water?
in a pond. Dirty.
Dirty?
Stagnant.
Stagnated?
Yeah.
Now this is a river. Is the quality of this is same? It's traveling, it's changing, it's
Yeah.
constantly moving. That's a change.
Yeah.
So science is change. Otherwise it will be like this.
Yeah.
We don't want that.
Yeah.
Make sense? Yeah. So the pond is like, what will happen here? Mosquitoes, dirt, algae, a lot of things will start growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Whereas in the river we don't see that.
Yeah.
Unless it is stagnated. Again, concept is flow. Concept is energy. Concept is this.
Yeah.
So you have to understand that.
Well, the one which relates to this good thing that Yin said last night was if you have very rigid beliefs or firm, she used the term firm, it makes you more susceptible because it can't handle change. But if your beliefs are fluid,
You can handle. So what I will say, you can handle everything.
Yeah.
Keep your body strong.
Yeah.
Keep your energy strong. Keep your these levels. So why I have 6 or 7 nowadays? Because in 7 I might add the later on. In my current practice, with the kind of transitions, transformations, and changes happening around us, I have included the fifth one, social and environmental. Makes sense? How
And
much
then the
social that will come up in another 10 more years, maybe.
Yes.
That's what the Veda gives you the permission to think like this way. Veda means this is your journey. This is Aruna's journey. Aruna is going through this. This is Aruna's way of doing it. This is Aruna's way of practicing it. This is Aruna's way of healing herself. This is Aruna's way of whether she wants to lift herself or go into the bottom or go to the top of the journey. This is about me. This is not about you and me. I came alone and I will go alone. I born alone and I will die alone. Will you come with me? I will say, hey, let's go to the party. Don't you come with me? Let's go to the vacation. Don't you come with me? But if I say, hey, I'm dying, will you come and join with me? Will anyone from the family member will come? Happily. Very few times there are couples and things where the two souls are very connected. The things that have happened like that. But very, not 0.001% on this planet. But there are examples of that also. Okay. Yeah. So no fear, no scare. Balance your vata. Balance your emotions. Feed your body nicely. Keep your emotions healthy. Nothing will bother you. And have your rituals for spiritual body, soul bodies. Ask for the forgiveness if there are grudges. There is plus and minus between you and me. And if I got to know about it. Yeah. chant, rituals, the things of the way I showed you, what I did for their family members, things like that. You always need a medium to do something. Like a kind of you are a scientist. So what is your mastery? How do you deal with your drug? Can I deal the same way? Even if I have a knowledge, can I be like you?
Well, that's the idea of science, but the reality is no.
Right? That's what it means. So you need a proper person to pronounce the proper words, chants, mantras. They're supposed to be pronounced and say it in a different way because the wavelength of the words matters. So there is a chapter, mantra chapter,
Yeah.
and you have seen the wavelength, the energy, the hazards, and all of that is there.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm also seeing is the
I will give
Christian beliefs have stripped away and created, and not just stripped away, but also created a fear of people trying to add it back, them empowering themselves to grow, to do these things, right? Because they've stripped away, like, yeah, this is all taboo. They've stripped away that's taboo, and it's like, oh, God will, you just pray and then God will do everything, and go to church and then follow what we say, and it will just happen. Everything, you'll heal everything.
God doesn't have any other job only to do something for you? Doesn't he has another billions of people on this planet? Does he has a time for everyone?
Yes, because he's all powerful, all omniscient, he's everywhere. Yeah, no, that's the, yeah.
And doesn't he has his own life?
No, his life is about like that is his life, everything. Like it's just this all encompassing everything. But what I've realized is like,
so it's easy
it takes away that
your involvement,
that teaching,
and
it takes away your ability to grow on your own and do these things on your own, and empowers the church to put handcuffs on you, to put a wall, to, you know what I'm trying to say? Put
I have one client. She's my African client from North Carolina. I will say North Carolina. She has her like the kind of thinking like you're talking here. She's a very good massage therapist. So she also heals a lot of people through her act, through her occupation. And in between she comes to me for her healing. All the time. She, her husband, they both come. So as they started liking the concepts of energy, they started liking the way you are talking now, she stopped going to the church. After the moment she stopped, she has seen the change of all the family members towards them. And they left alone. Like the way she started teaching herself a lot of things, like the way you're talking. The other clients also talk. A lot of clients, I have seen that they're looking out of the window. For me, I'm always like, for me, everything is one for me. So I starts with oneness. So if I have something good learning from this culture, I will take it. That's what my dharma teaches me. The Vedic culture teaches me. This is your journey. Flourish it. Be a flower like, and flourish as much as you can. Because I'm walking on the path alone on this, uplifting myself or grading higher, or grade A or grade C. Decide which grade you want, because you understand grading system from the university. So you decide it.
Yeah.
Okay, there is always good in everything. Cultures has an impact on us, but make sure you have a knowledge to flourish yourself also.
Well, what I've noticed is the Hindu culture, some of the Hindu religion, some of the the Buddhist religion, it's they acknowledge within the belief system that this is not perfect. Like you need to take what you need and figure out what you need, because this bringing from this kind of wholeness or spiritualness, once you put it into the physical, it loses it's only a part, right? It's only a part. And so let's not have these strong beliefs and argue that you have to this, right? But the Judaic, right, Christian, Muslim, they have that firmness. And so the concept of like, oh, just take what you want from all the religions is crazy, because it's like, no, there's only one right answer. And that's where you're starting with. But if you start with, what I've seen is if you start with these other religions, they're more open, right? Like, we're like, you can't have all these, why do you have all these gods in Hinduism? And what I've come to see right now is that it's not really that there's different gods that are fighting and there's this oneness of a source, and then it's being manifested.
This oneness concept is
part of it is pulled in and being manifested into this divinity that's just a part of this wholeness, to be able to access part of it, right? And so it all together is actually one, but so it's not necessarily different gods. It is and it isn't, but if you see it differently, do you know what I'm trying to say?
Absolutely. There is a talk between I think even Edison proved, if I'm not wrong, that there is a God. Look for that research. Somewhere I have read that his research about, it's not about us. It's about some energy beyond us. And he defined it as a God.
Yeah.
The science of God, I believe. The science of God, I believe. That's the article I'm looking for.
Yeah, I think that's where also we can tend to go a not beneficial direction, is when we bring in this term God and then we personify energy.
So what is the definition of God? That also matters. God is someone who is giving, who is taking you through the journey, guiding you, observing you, and then giving you a chance to purify yourself through the death. So who is a giver, who is an observer, and who is also a destroyer for your purification.
See, we think of it more as like a king,
God.
Dictator, king.
For me, God is someone who is giving me option.
Yeah.
Look, so take the best out of every religion. Take the best, leave the bad. That's it.
Yeah.
Because today I'm in Hindu body. Maybe tomorrow I might be in the Christian body.
Yeah.
Depending on the karmas. What kind of karmas I'm doing it. So, whatever the things are going to be there, my physical body will be there.
Yeah.
But what is going to travel is my soul body. So souls, always that soul qualities are going to be maintained. So your chance is growing up and down is again a chance, again a chance, again a chance, until that zero concept comes in. Shunyatva. Emptiness. Is there a value of zero?
Well,
zero doesn't have
a screwed up if you have zero.
Right? So there is no value to the zero. But that zero comes next to some number, it adds up the value.
Yeah.
That's what the whole Sanatani concept is. Anyways. So, ultimately, I think you will get it whatever we did it here. I really don't know.
It looks like some kind of like very scattered.
So I will just put it in this video for us. This is the concept.
You videoing us?
This is a